The real estate foreign investment law sits within a framework of laws that are designed to protect property rights. And so it's important that we start discussing those and helping investors and purchasers understand what those rights are. In Saudi Arabia now, there exists a centralized land registry known as the real estate registry. The real estate registry is centralized and digitized, and the old land registry, managed by the Ministry of Justice through the Notary Public's office, is transitioning across into the new land registry system. And that's being done city by city, suburb by suburb. That allows your title to be registered, it allows for indefeasibility of title, and protects ownership rights. What's also important to know is that there's a new government expropriation law. It protects the rights of private owners and individuals. It also protects the rights of any form of ownership and allows expropriation only for a public purpose, and it specifies what that public purpose is. The rights of ownership are also accompanied in certain circumstances by rights of residency and rights of access. So for the individual purchaser, there are categories of a visa that afford you a permanent residency. So the premium residency program now allows for people that acquire real estate over a value of 4 million Saudi riyals that is completed and titled and unencumbered by debt to acquire permanent residency called a premium residency iqama for the duration of their ownership of that real estate asset. And that gives rise to things like second homes, a tax domicile in an environment where there's no personal income tax. It allows, for example, retirement, those that want to come and live and retire. It offers them that opportunity, particularly in cities like Mecca and Medina as well, where they might want to live and retire under this visa category. Those that are purchasing below the 4 million threshold, if they're from a list of 50 countries, they're allowed to get visas on arrival in Saudi Arabia, and they can come into the country, perform Umrah, attend sporting events, visit family for up to 90 days in a 12-month period. And that allows them to automatically come and access the property that they earned and purchased. And so your rights of access are also protected, and they're elevated depending on the level of investment and ownership that you have in the property. For the institutional investor, you're now able to participate in income yielding assets. So not only are you able to develop those assets as it was under the previous law, but you can now buy income generating assets. You can go into joint venture to acquire an interest in a yielding income generating asset. It allows you to then look at opportunities to exit those assets through trade sales, through listings, by way of REIT, or further joint ventures to develop different elements of a project and then get them to yield and generate income. It's a very powerful opportunity right now because of another factor, the white land tax. The white land tax was introduced in Saudi Arabia some time ago, but it's just been increased. So the 1st of January this year, it was increased to current valuations, and the percentage, which was historically 2.5% of the land value, has been increased in Riyadh city. And it's scaled 5%, 7.5%, and 10%. So it is forcing landowners to develop their land or sell their land. What that's meant is land prices have corrected significantly and quickly, and there's a real opportunity for developers. So it's a very important moment in time that allows developers to come in at a much more attractive price point in terms of land acquisition, and to partner with landowners that historically banked that land. They're now being required to build. Because of the development this has triggered, it means that there's opportunities to develop new classes of assets, new subclasses of assets that have yet to be developed in the market. And we do anticipate that this approach that has been adopted in Riyadh will extend to other cities, where the government wants to accelerate the development of the urban environment and to better utilize land within the cities itself. So it's creating a lot of opportunity for joint development, for direct investment, and to acquire plots of land and to redevelop them, to develop them through fund structures, to develop for sale, develop to operate, or develop to lease as well and generate a yield. All these are now possible under the new real estate foreign investment law.